For once, the Stokehaunted team will not be blighted by the terrible weather and sound issues relating from cold and damp conditions. We have another problem entirely. How will the equipment perform under such serious heat conditions? It's not an extreme that we are accustomed to. It is tonight, the 13th of July 2013, when we endeavour to investigate the award-winning Rookery public house of Crewe. With no activity reported from the self-proclaimed disbelieving manager, will we be able to uncover some indisputable evidence to change his mind? Opening in August 1997, the Rookery pub was soon established as a popular dining and meeting place for locals and travellers alike. With its laid-back, relaxing atmosphere, you could be forgiven for forgetting that you were actually situated on the outskirts of a major town. Having recently undergone extensive refurbishments, would the transformation be enough to awaken any restless spirit from a bygone era? With the building being relatively new, the team are well aware that they will probably not meet a childish spectre playing in the wacky warehouse, or converse with a long since past regular who's propping up the bar. But we hope that we were able to be lucky enough to figure out what was here beforehand. Join us tonight at the Rookery pub in Crewe. Crewe dates back to 1843 when it was formally declared as a railway colony. Prior to 1830, the village population consisted of no more than 70 people. The simple yet genius-inspired age of the railway helped to expand the world's economy whilst bringing more people to live and work into the Crewe township. Being a direct link to most destinations throughout the country, it is not hard to see why the somewhat small beginnings of a humble town broadened at an alarming rate. The once quiet Cheshire town soon became the focal point and place to be for industrial growth, boasting luxury brands such as Rolls-Royce, Bentley and Pimm's exclusively. With such diverse businesses competing globally, we rarely remember those that made it happen. Could we meet one of the hard-working men in tonight's investigation? We never say never.
Well, I've been over there, and when we got here, pretty much it pulled my attention.
Yeah,
Over there, there's something going on energy-wise that I think is very interesting. I don't know if you guys have picked up on it. But it seems to be a lot more impressive over there.
Yes.
I just feel like I'm watched from outside. So.
Yeah, that I would like to say when we came in, I wanted to go to that door where the chair is.
Okay. Which area grabs the most attention for you?
For me, well, I'd say there's that end, or there's that, like you say, it's totally different.
The two ends?
Yeah,
right.
But it's totally different, like you say, that end. That end to me felt like as I said, Stoke Station on rush hour, and you're trying to go that way and everybody else is coming that way. Just really busy, and obviously I feel as though something from outside is watching us inside.
Right, yeah, I feel
I get that.
I would
the
like
window
to,
Downwards.
if we get a chance tonight, if we have a half-hour window, I would like to maybe try something outside. It's not something we've done as a group.
Okay.
And I know that Paddy and Ian felt weird, sort of where we've parked the cars
Yeah,
a bit
you
further
did round there,
over
didn't you, out
than the
there?
hedges are. So I think maybe try and just half an hour outside is something we've not done.
Okay, from a referencing point of view, if there's anything you guys have picked up mediumship-wise that you want to say now, and then we've got a log of it. I've wrote a few things down.
I've written them in there.
Can you remember what they are? Do you want to say?
Yeah, I was getting, well, as I say, when I was opening up, I obviously went through my normal process of opening up, and then I obviously, as you guys know, visualise an old TV screen and tune in the dial to get my frequency, and literally it took me a bit by shock. I got like woof, and I got a pair of like bug eyes. That's all I can describe them as. and a finger tapping. And I only saw the eyes, they were really quite intense. Everything else was just sort of quite distorted, quite out of focus. But it was literally these eyes, it was like a bump, and that
Were
was
they
it.
outside, did you say?
They were I felt they were outside looking in on us.
Okay.
And then I got this guy that when I first came in, I picked up on I said like a rider, you know, with the breeches and the boots and the cravat. Paddy said more of a gamekeeper. Now I was getting a name, Jacob and William, but I couldn't differentiate which. He wasn't giving me which was which, and I just got a date. I was being shown 18, but again, I don't know if that's an age 18 or to do with the date, or because obviously it wasn't very forward with information.
Mine's outside. When we pulled up, I went across to where all the bushes and trees are, and I actually saw a bloke with a shotgun.
I remember seeing something.
Yeah.
I was waiting till I was
But
inside.
he was walking with someone, but then I heard a bang, and it was like, it's an accident. Somebody was saying it was an accident. So I don't know if he shot, how he goes, he might have shot a poacher.
When I got here, I didn't really get any solid info until I was sat over there and I wrote a few things down. But that area of the building over there, I think that's the southwest corner, isn't it?
That one over, that end
Yeah.
is the east.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, okay, my mistake.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're right, so I'm looking the wrong way. Sorry.
Okay. Is that towards the windowed area, towards the back of the building, I just felt incredibly watched. And allowing them to draw forward a little, the spirits that, well, I don't know what they are, but they're about this big. They're like maybe waist height, or they're a bit bigger, but they seem to have a very piercing.
I got a very blue, like piercing blue eye.
Yeah, well, it's more like a white yellow for me, but we all visualise different. And they feel very cold, very icy.
Like menacing.
Yeah.
Like shadow people, man.
Yeah, like shadow people,
Yeah,
but they're only
shadow.
they're not like me or you. They're
Yeah.
quite small. I wrote a few things down. I don't know if the camera can get them. Yeah. Just so the camera knows that I wrote these things down. Something about a place called Heron Hill. I feel like the family that would have lived on the land here had an association with a place called Heron Hill, and they talk about a place called Hemley or Heronsley. That's what it sounds like. I can't really get a definite clarity of what the name actually is. There is a gamekeeper character that I was made aware of, and private analysts have mentioned this as well, so that's quite interesting. That he walks around with a gun that's not cocked. It's kind of open.
Like a gamekeeper type.
Yeah, like a gamekeeper hunter.
Like he's ready to just
Poacher.
put the barrels in and click it and off.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
wandering around with a gun. But I was given there was around duck season. I don't know what time of year duck season is, but around the year 1816 there was financial problems with the family that would have lived on. This specifically said on manor. So I don't know if there was.
Just put me off that ties up because I think I said to you before, didn't I, when we were down there? I was given an image of quite a big building here, white, not stonewashed, but darker than stonewashed. And obviously I got like the plinths under each of the windows, you know, like the big windows, and then the stone plinths underneath. And it was quite a big that I was getting obviously images of. So I don't know whether that ties in with.
I'm getting the name James. Where is it? I'm just asking for further info. It sounds like Hiller. James Hiller. James Miller.
Willa.
I don't know. It could be worth some research, but.
Hi everyone, we've just arrived here at tonight's investigation, which is the Rookery Wood and Crew. We're just sort of getting a feel for the place. We're just walking around and mediums to pick up on anything. Something interesting, one of our mediums went on the car park before we came in, actually picked up on some weird type energy outside, so we might, if we have time, we might be doing an outside visit tonight, which is something we've not done for a while. Two of our mediums have also picked up on something not very nice already, and that we've only been here about 10 minutes, so that's quite positive. So stay tuned and we'll carry on with the investigators and see what we can get.
We've set up a small camera
Will it just
pointed on the trigger objects.
touch your clothing
Look at these.
lower down?
But we've got a child's picture.
Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because
crayon,
it can't reach you
some
to go with
paper.
your ear or anything.
So hopefully if there's any spirit, we can draw on the picture, we can colour in the picture. And the camera that's there is pointing at this.
Okay.
We've locked it off, ready to go. While we're chatting, deciding what's the plan of action, it's turned itself off now twice. It's got full battery, it's a brand new SD card, well, it's not brand new, but it's a formatted SD card. 1 hour 30 minutes record time, there's no explanation why it keeps going off. That's just off.
To touch it, it's
That's going to go off, yeah, that's just flashed. I think it's gone on standby for some reason.
Have you got an auto standby setting or something?
No, that's because it's like a basic shitty camera, it's got no...
Interestingly enough, do you remember when we were at the gatehouse? That camera switched itself
But
on.
if it's adults, do they tend to...
We were doing a vigil sat in the dark and Jay had that same.
It's still on now.
No, it's not.
It's gone off.
What I'm asking is there...
That was the camera that switched itself on. So if there is anything going on, maybe they favour that camera, who knows?
Yeah, that's an adult. That's a child. Yeah.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll point the camera at the camera so we can see what's actually going on.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start the stopwatch going.
It's recorded, it's got the timer there.
Stopwatch is now running. We'll see how long it takes.
Okay. Well, we can safely say that it's actually not going off. So I'm not sure what's going to happen now. What we're going to do is we're going to leave it running and see if the trigger object actually is manipulated, and the K2's in view as well, so if there's any EMF activity that would be great. And we're just going to have a confab now just to see how we're going to best proceed with vigils, etc., and then we'll carry on.
We've just had 2 very large spikes on the K2.
What's going on with it now?
Look at the image. It's
Okay.
actually moving.
The image is moving. Okay.
It's turned itself off.
It's moved though, and it went funny.
The
Picture.
lens was moving. It was literally as if somebody was turning the camera very, very slightly either side and in and out, and then it's gone off.
Okay.
It's not with that camera, is it?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'll leave this camera running on the trigger object, so we've got a spare camera to take over. Let's see if we can turn this one. I'll be impressed if you can. Let's move this camera over and then let's show. So thank you. If that wasn't spirit, thank you for messing with the camera. Don't mess with this one. Mess with the table. Right. So. Brilliant. Fair enough.
I'm comfortable when you do.
You can
Okay.
understand it.
We open the circle in the name of the light, in the name of truth and the divine, that this circle be used for communication with the spirit world. We ask that the veil between the worlds be lifted, so that messages from spirit, from loved ones potentially, and from spirits from this place of the light can bring forward their message to us and make themselves known. The circle is now open.
Next, the team tries some calling out to try and get a response from the spirits.
Go on, you want to ask?
I was going to ask if there's any spirits that would like to communicate with us around the table. There are 2 devices on the table.
Just got a cold after my back.
If
Yeah,
you
me
could
too.
move the
Some left,
lights
haven't they?
on this device, or if you could speak into the microphone in the middle of the table, or speak through one of the mediums.
Pens and needles work.
Yeah, my left hand's tingling.
Could you give us a sign? Could you knock on the table? Could you do something?
No, you're okay.
Do you make a noise? Can you blow on somebody?
I've got a tingly feeling in my elbows.
Okay. Fair enough. If you want to touch one of us, I'll give you permission to touch me.
You can touch me.
Or me.
And me.
Just let us know that you're here, please. Come forward.
It's gone down my arm now. To
Yeah.
my hands.
You feel it here then,
Yeah, I've got tingles all over now, so.
it's like a gentle, like
I've got like the table wants to left. I've got it good doing this.
Feels if it's tilting that way.
You feel a bit dizzy, or?
It's going like
Okay, Spirit, thank you. There are 2 boxes on the table with lights on. If you we've seen that spirits here can light them up tonight. If you can do that for us, that would be great, please. Just to let us know that you're here.
Everybody's just gone in there, have they?
I think so. Okay.
Just seen, no, by the end of that machine and the door, I've just seen something there.
That was me. That was just me, my fault.
Something's trying to get in.
They find it difficult. I don't
I
think
know, I've
they've...
just got a real pressure on my back.
Yeah, it's like, go away.
I've done.
You'd rather communicate with an experienced spirit, not an inexperienced one. Step forward, please. Buddy?
Paddy, are you with us?
It's fine.
Do you wish to communicate with us?
His fingers going.
Yeah, that's it. I'm okay.
That's
I'm
not,
Paddy.
I'm okay. We all use different methods to.
It's fine.
It's difficult for me because I go numb, so I have to bring myself out to it to say I'm alright.
You okay, Paddy? Pardon? I know it's really, really hard. Can you try and speak louder? Michael, did you say is your name Michael? Yeah. Is that you?
Nice to meet you, Michael.
Can you just say that a little? It's not Michael, is it? Can you
Sorry.
speak a little clearer for us? We know it's really, really hard. Can you use the...
the energy. Sorry.
Can you speak? Are you happy? Are you happy? Can you tell me your name?
No, it's difficult.
Okay. We have to communicate, Paddy. Paddy, are you okay? Paddy? Paddy?
Paddy.
Please leave Paddy's body now. No, you're okay?
It's fine.
They find it really difficult to...
Yeah, it's
Come
fine.
through.
Mm.
The new spirits.
Where's
Sorry.
the pump? Stick the pump on.
The new spirits, aren't they?
I was going to say, yeah, they're not used to it, are they? I don't know.
Let's down there. So, mind you, we've got the Zoom, so I don't want to
Yeah.
dick around with that.
Sorry.
Step forward, please.
Could you tell whether it's male or female, Matt, or...?
It's male.
Is it different from Paddy's spirit? It is, isn't it?
Paddy?
Paddy? I've already told it to step back and he said no.
My
leave it.
hand's gone really cold.
Are you pointing at me?
You got a problem with Matt?
Could be the spirit.
No.
Can you speak?
Are you fighting? You want to hit somebody?
Are you angry?
Yes.
Are you in chains?
You're in handcuffs.
Yeah. Were you slaughtered by the neck? Through the mouth?
Has he got a bit in his mouth?
Are you hung? Okay, we assume one knock for yes, is that correct?
And
Okay,
two
thank
for
you.
no?
Could you show us what you mean by no, please? Okay, thank you.
Yes.
What was that over there?
Was your throat slit?
Yeah.
Okay, Spirit is communicating. Could you step away from Paddy, please? That's the gentleman that you're
I've
acting
got
now.
tingly fingers now.
He's not used to this.
And please step back. Step back and leave Paddy alone.
Step forward to the centre of the table, please. Use the energy of the circle. Thank you.
You
Sarah,
want to talk to me?
you want to speak to everybody? Just want to speak to the ladies? Matt?
You want to speak to me? Do you want us to go outside?
You angry at Matt?
You'd like to speak to me?
You want us
free?
all to go outside?
Riding?
You want us to come for a drive?
You're a lady.
You're female.
Female.
You're a female lady. Right.
Were you hard of
Why is he
hearing or
pointing
deaf
to
in
Matt
life?
then? And you had your throat slit.
Were you strangled?
You hung.
Was you a witch?
Did you have an illness?
Yes or no answer, please. Are you able to speak?
No.
No. Are you able to speak through any of us? Okay, is somebody stopping you speaking?
The person that killed you. Yeah.
Did you lose your voice?
You were unable to speak.
You take your voice box out. You were killed outside. Yeah.
You were buried outside.
Way away.
In the woods. Your body was buried outside.
You never had a Christian burial? No.
Is that why you were unable to speak?
Did your husband kill you?
I'm going to get my guides to assist, so I'm going to slip into trance.
Okay. So you can communicate through him?
It may help.
Okay. You try and communicate through Matt.
Thank you.
Pardon, can you speak up, please? No.
Alright, bye.
Alright, Paddy.
Yeah.
Are you the lady that was communicating through Paddy?
Yes.
Yes. Did you have your... Matt's communicating through his guide, so that's why he can speak. Because his guide's informing
You're
you.
right.
Yeah.
Can you tell us your name?
Hiya, we've just done a seance down in the bottom area as the air was really charged. We had two spirits coming through. One was trying to communicate through Paddy and the other one was communicating through Matt. But they were both really struggling to come through. Paddy's spirit communicator was struggling to talk, so obviously we've shown a lot of hand gestures, and then the spirit left Paddy and communicated through Matt via his spirit guide. I don't want to go into too much detail because obviously the person that came through has passed pretty recently, and obviously due to the sensitive nature we don't really want to divulge a lot, but obviously it was really good. We're going to do some history searches just to see what information we can come up with, and then obviously if we find anything we'll let you know.
I'm not normally stuck for words, but I think Claire can verify. I'm a bit dumbfounded, to be honest, because it shocked me more than anything. I'm just, it's unlike me, be quiet, and I just feel weak. I feel stupid because I've seen something that I don't believe in at all. The only time I've had this was when we were at Middleport Pottery, and there was what I called an Oompa-Loompa, the garden gnome person, but that was nothing like I've just seen there. I just don't know what I saw. I really don't know what I've just seen. Whilst outside in the exact same spot that I'm in now, I was just having a cigarette. Proper human head shape, it just looked like a blob and a body. In fact, the best way I can describe it, I'm sure we've all played Cluedo, the little pieces that you get on Cluedo. That's basically what it looked like. I didn't see its legs, I didn't look, I wish I had done now, but I didn't look. I don't know if it had got legs, I ain't got a clue. I just saw it from waist above, and it looked like a pawn if you play chess, or one of them pieces you get off Cluedo, like a round head, a neck, and a funny shaped body.